Okay, welcome to the stream. I think now we're ready to go here. Welcome comrades and friends to the stream. Anyone who's watching this later. Thought I'd play a classic here from Game Boy days. As you can see, as I was doing with my normal Nintendo playthroughs, and my Super Nintendo too, I guess, is I like to use a filter that gives the game the same sort of appearance as it would have on the original hardware. So, many of you have probably seen live streams or recordings of this game that are black and white. That's why this one is green instead, so that it can mimic the original Game Boy screen. Now, I think either the Game Boy Light or the Game Boy Pocket may have actually been black and white rather than green. So yeah, as you can see, this one is quite a bit different than most other Marios. Kind of interesting to look at. The turtles explode instead of the shell flying about. You don't really have firepower. It's sort of like some strange super balls, they call them, I guess, that bounce around more than fire, as you can see. And I believe, yeah, you can only have one on the screen, whereas if you remember the firepower, you can have, of course, 2 fireballs on the screen at any time. By the way, I hope all of you watching this are subscribed also to what I would consider my main channel, which is Juche Gang on YouTube. I just released a new Juche lessons back after quite a long hiatus, so I encourage you to check out that series if you haven't, or the latest episode if you have been keeping up on that series. I'm working on the next one soon, and I will also be doing e-readings once again. Next one being Kim Jong-il's Fundamentals of Revolutionary Party Building, which is a great analysis of some of the problems and I guess the deviations that happened in the building of socialism in some of the early projects that did not unfortunately make it. There we go, 1 up. I'm gonna hope this is just a coin. I was hoping it was that flower. Now look, it definitely ripped me off there. Made me go through that thingamajigger. This one is interesting. Mario is like super zoomed out, you know? Look at the turtle here. There he goes. But yeah, this Mario, he's super zoomed out, whereas in the later Mario Land, he's quite a bit bigger. Looks more recognizable as a result. Which is why most people probably consider that one to be the better of the Mario Land games. Oh, I got one more chance to get up there. Yeah, a lot of people probably consider Mario Land 2 to be the better of them, but I find this one's quirkiness almost is what makes it better than all of them. Not to say that Mario Land 2 doesn't have its own quirks, but I failed twice. Oh, I'll go the old-fashioned way. Mario 2 has quirks of its own, but it's not quite as I guess, deviated from the original Mario Brothers as this one is. But then again, this one, I could be wrong, but this one maybe originally came out before Super Mario Bros. 3 or right around the same time in development. So they didn't have as much to go by for sure. Oh, that was almost a mistake. Quite a few different style of levels in this one too, from what you'd see in a regular Mario Brothers. I should have known he was going to shoot fire at me. I could have probably used those coins, but oh well. I'm not too fond of these guys. I'm not sure if I can jump on them or what. Oh no. Also, now that I'm getting this live stream thing figured out. Oh, you can't jump on them. Oh, darn. Now that I'm getting this live stream thing figured out, I'm also planning on maybe doing some live streams through Juche Gang. So maybe if anybody watching would like to let me know what you'd like to see on there, like maybe reaction videos, or I know, yeah, like reaction videos, I guess watching other, we could watch positive and negative videos, ones that we want to overcome the propaganda for, you know, DPRK and whatnot. We could also watch videos that are in support, maybe explain any mistakes that are made or anything like that, or just react in general. I don't know, let me know what you think kind of live content would fit on the other Juche Gang main channel. Even if I could coordinate it, I would like to do like podcast or question and answers on that main channel as well. Daisy was apparently a bug in disguise. So in this one, instead of Bowser being in disguise, apparently it's Daisy, I guess. That's a choice for you. Look at these like zombie fish jumping out of the water here. This can't be water though, right? I mean, that's why they're skeleton fish. This is after some sort of environmental disaster. I'm gonna assume that. Yeah, did you see how long that projectile of mine bounces? Not to mention, unlike fireballs, I don't believe that fireballs would collect coins for you. These seem to do that for you. Oh, I totally missed that star. I really wanted to hear the music for the star. It's quite different than the regular Mario Brothers star music anyway. Oh, no, must be one of those. Oh no, that was a jumping seahorse fire breather. Okay, interesting. I forgot that enemy existed. At least we got the mushroom back. Get away from... Oh, these guys are... Those guys are buggers, I'm telling you. Okay. Try that again. Good, I got up and into the top again. We need some bonus here. I was having bad luck in the beginning. There we go, 3 lives. Right now that's even more important than the flower, I think. Run over that and this. Good. Oh, I really thought I jumped on him. No big deal, no big deal. That time I jumped on him. I made sure that time. Not so sure about that guy though, obviously. That's a gimme. Wonder what that guy is supposed to be. Is he like an alien creature, I wonder? A big Goomba? What is that? Anybody knows, let me know. Something I learned while playing Link to the Past recording that I never would have thought of when I was younger is in the Bug Kid's house, all those little boxes are actually like, I guess, what would you call them, like cages for the butterflies and stuff that he catches? Like, I have no idea why I never would have thought of that. Pretty funny. But that's kind of already the benefit of live streaming. Quite enjoyed so far, even though the channel is still, of course, very small. But that's okay. I didn't want to do game streaming on the live channel, really. Because I didn't want to have more videos. Darn. Because I didn't want to have more videos live streaming than I did, like, or rather, more videos playing video games than I did, like, I guess, making the well-produced Juche videos. Responses to, you know, DPRK nonsense. I do plan on responding to some of the ridiculous news stuff. That might actually be a good thing to do during live streams on the main channel. Yeonmi Park, of course, that's easy pickings for taking apart some ridiculous lies about DPRK. But I mean, it's all over the media. In almost any news source you go to, it's all over the place. What they consider proper reporting for DPRK is just ridiculous. Most of the stories come from like South Korean tabloids. And then US media will just pick it up as like factual reporting or whatever. And I mean, the thing about that is, what it shows you is that the defector testimony industry that they've created has done its job. To the point where now media doesn't even have to like adhere to truth or present even any evidence. It can just say whatever nonsense it wants about DPRK, and that's enough people will eat it up temporarily at least. That it will allow them to keep going with sanctions and even war games, etc., preventing any kind of reunification. At least any kind of reunification that Korean people are looking for. I mean, they don't want like a repeat of what happened in East Germany, where you saw the capital be slowly exported from the east to the west, and a lot of times even further west to America and other parts of Western Europe, of course. I always thought it was interesting how this Mario decided to incorporate like shoot 'em up style levels. I always thought that was kind of an interesting choice for them to make for a Mario game. But like I said, there wasn't much precedent before. Like all they had to go with, I think, was the original Mario Brothers and maybe the second one at the time. So now, I guess I go on to World 3. Quite short worlds. Which is really what you want in a handheld experience back then when you couldn't save it or anything. You don't want to be carrying around pieces of paper with passwords on it on your journeys. I don't know if I've climbed that ladder once since starting this. Oh yes, and now it's like an Easter Island place. Watch out for the flying Easter Island head statues. They'll mess you up. There we go. Oh, get down there, Mario. The bullet bills don't exist here, they're just plain old bullets. Also, did that pop up while I was standing there? I don't believe it will do that in the original. Anything that basically comes out of a pipe, if you're standing on that pipe in the original, it won't come out. Today I plan on streaming a few more games as well. Once I'm done with this one, I'm gonna do some more retro. Probably also do a modern game or two today. We'll have to do Halo. If the servers are working, I'll test that before I start streaming. Because last night, they weren't working at all. You couldn't connect to any kind of game. So we'll see if that's resolved, maybe Halo. But I'm also thinking about this interesting game called Satisfactory. I don't know if any people watching this would have seen that game or has heard of it, but it's quite interesting. Very minimal focus on combat. Instead, it's all about sort of building up an industrial area on an alien planet. And you sort of, like, as the components get more and more complex, so do your machines and your factories. And you just, yeah, basically try and get more and more. I haven't really reached the end game, or don't know if they have that programmed in yet, but you just sort of research more and more. Your factories get more and more complex. It's quite a bit of fun. Oh no. Supposed to ride those rocks. I've always had trouble riding these for some reason. Woo! Then you get all squirrely. Which is interesting. I get all squirrely in this one, despite the fact that Mario's like traction, I guess you could say, is way better than any other Mario game. I'm just gonna go ahead and save it here. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'd just like to hang out and chat with you all. Of course, I realize that right now that requires building the audience first, so we'll just keep live streaming and chatting. Nice, more lives. I would, again, prefer that right now to the flower, I think. I mean, we're using save states, but I still prefer to try and see how well I can do without loading too much. Unless I get a game over. I'm not sure if this one has the same sort of feature in the normal Mario Brothers, where if you hold down A and then press start, you don't start right at the beginning, you start at the last world you were at. Of course, a lot of people did not know that about original Mario Brothers, but it was in the manual. Look at these bug guys. The enemies in this are just never to be seen again in most instances. There's a whole different boss in this one also. Some alien fella. Can't think of his name now. Maybe they'll show his name if I beat this on stream. What is this? Look at that. We found a secret. Pretty cool. I didn't know about that. Although I should have, because that pipe was in a sort of obvious and conspicuous position. That shows you how much I sort of pay attention to these things on there. Oh, if this would be a flower, that would be excellent. Nice. Perfect. Learn something new every day, even about old as hell video games. There, this makes it so much nicer to get through this area. Darn. Okay, well, at least we had it for a minute. It was something while it lasted. Oh, I panicked. That's what you don't want to do in a platformer. You don't want to panic. This one's thankfully slightly more forgiving, where Mario really just doesn't slide that much, but still, don't do it. It's bad. Almost got shot by that big old cannon. Oh. Wonder how far that puts me now. Oh, am I right here? That's convenient. Hopefully I'll be able to get some bonus lives at the end of this level. Nope. I tried. That's okay. We'll keep trucking on. So, now I have a mess of platforms to deal with, I suppose. It's all about timing, just like with the Donkey Kong barrels. Thankfully, they usually give you lots of time to complete these levels. Nice. I could use some more lives after failing to get that bonus last time. The bonus rooms in this are quite basic, but filled with coins, so it's hard to complain too hard. Here we go. Now let's get this mushroom. Definitely be wanting that. These spider things give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. Not that I'm not actually scared of spiders, they're just not spider enough looking. There's something else. Can it make it up there? Oh, look at that. Killed by that block. That was a cheap shot on that block's part. This one almost has a bit more like puzzle platform elements to it in many areas. But then you get a spot where you're, you know, driving a helicopter or a submarine and doing a side-scrolling shoot 'em up as Mario. It's quite varied gameplay, really. More so than I believe the second one is. I think the second one's pretty much just a straightforward Mario style thing. Getting past this guy's... Oh well. That's why we had the mushroom. There's World 3 down. Making pretty good progress here. I'm not sure how many worlds are in this one, actually. Now I guess it's a bamboo style forest. I'm trying to think if this is the one where you see the vampires or what. Yes, it is. So these guys here are vampires. Thankfully you squish some and they go down for a minute. Unfortunately they come back up. Much like a dry bones. I was hoping for a flower. Oh, darn. Terrible aim on my part. I guess we screen killed that guy. There's not much real estate to the left of me. Once you get them off screen, they pretty much despawn. So the plants don't come up, but the bullets do. They don't care if you're standing on them or not. There we go. And I like how another tell about what Mario games were being developed when this one was, is like, look at the piranha plants. They resemble the original piranha plants much more than anything that came afterwards. Playing a lot of this game as Little Mario. That's okay though. You can still get the job done. just a little bit more, you know, what's the word for it? Precarious, I guess. Less room for mistakes. Uh-oh. I didn't know what to do there for a second when I saw them. Nice. We made it up there to the bonus. Hi chat, this is on Gameboy. With the filter on to make it look even more like Gameboy, of course. I always like trying to mimic the original hardware. Using a normal Nintendo controller to play it with, though. I figured that's about as close as I can get, other than using the actual Game Boy itself, which is kind of plugged in, so. Chad says, greetings, comrade. Hello, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate the message. Plan on streaming most of the day over multiple streams. Little mix of classic and retro and modern games. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I guess the center of these things is the squares, I see. Oh no. There we go, got over that. Oh no. Again, oh no. Still got 12 lives. No big deal. Oh my gosh, that same turtle got me again. Those little round balls are an annoyance to me. There we go. I just gotta get by this turtle bomb guy. I don't remember these levels quite as well as I do, say, Mario 1, 2, 3. Any of them, really. This is one I played the least. I mean, Game Boy I only ever really played traveling and such. Need to get some more lives here. 1 is better than nothing. We'll take it. Not that I have a choice. Another shoot 'em up style level. What are these birds flying at me? Some sort of strange... Oh, and now planes. Carrying missiles. We can guess where they're from. There, finally got a star. Listen to how strange the star music is in this one. What song is that, chat? Or anyone watching later, please leave in the comments. What is the name of this song that is playing right now? I think I'm almost at the boss. Back to 12 lives, that's good. Oh. Now it wants me to do maze-like things. I hope anyone watching this also goes and follows me on Twitter. I've had some interesting interactions in the last little while. It's amazing how whenever you mention Juche, people kind of freak out without even knowing anything about it or having read any of the material, like, at all. It's remarkable. And I mean, the same people who will, you know, say Marxism, Leninism, make sure you gotta study it to understand it, or you have to, you know, take whatever, you have to take your time to understand it, but then they'll turn around with, or even quote Mao, no investigation, no right to speak. But then when it comes to Juche, they don't seem to apply that same logic for some reason. It always has amazed me. Wow, I gotta get rid of this cloud guy that apparently controls an army of birds. There we go. Hey chat, welcome to the stream. I did not realize I was going to fight 2 bosses here back to back. That was kind of took me by surprise. Holy moly. There we go. World 4-3 done. Oh, is this the end? That is impressive how short this game is. I'm gonna do another stream here shortly. Next, I'm gonna start a stream, I think, for a little game called Micromages. I don't know if anybody's heard of that. It's sort of a brand new normal Nintendo game. It works on real hardware, or you can buy it on Steam. It's called Micromages, and I'll be using it in an interesting little emulator called 3D SEN. So I'll look up for that stream. That's going to be coming right up on this channel. I'm going to do a different stream for it. So anyone tuned into this, move on over to that. Look out for it. And let the credits play through a little bit first. Yeah, like I was saying, if you don't follow me on Juche Gang on Twitter, do that, because I've had some interesting interactions here lately. I noticed one response to something I said was when I mentioned about DPRK being furthest along the road of revolution. Some of the response I got was, what about, USSR, and what about China, for example? And my argument was, I'm not trying to diminish how inspirational either of those places are. I'm simply pointing out that the unique conditions that Korea faced has allowed it to progress along the road of revolution further than anybody else at this given time. And therefore, Juche should be studied. I think immediately mentioning USSR, which, doesn't even exist anymore, and even China, which itself says it's not in the primary stage of socialism yet, which will be by its estimate in its centenary. So, what I think this is basically an expression of big power chauvinism. They are only looking at the economic, and we have to remember that revolution is not only economic, it's also ideological, it's cultural, and a great many other facets. So yeah, I think we should just need to keep that in mind when we analyze any revolution, because doing so from a strictly economic standpoint is, something that almost every socialist and communist has warned against, from Lenin, Stalin, Mao, and Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, of course. Okay, so I finished this game. Again, I'm gonna start up another stream in 5 minutes on the same channel, so anyone watching right now, tune on over to that, and thanks for tuning in, comrades. I'll be right back.